In this video, we're going to talk about commercial kitchen design and commercial kitchen equipment. Good morning, nice to speak to you again.
Good morning.
Now, in your role as the CEO of Culinary Depot, you've probably seen a lot of interesting commercial kitchen design. What are some of the sort of big principles of commercial kitchen design, things you need to keep your eye out for?
The most important thing to keep in mind when designing a kitchen is workflow. You want to make sure it's actually going to work. And then obviously it's got to be up to code. So whether you're designing a school kitchen, which has its challenges of putting out lunch for 500 or 600 children.
Right, and then a small amount of time.
In a small amount of time frame, or it's at a big ballroom, 10,000 square foot ballroom, who's got to serve a main dish in 4 minutes. You know, everybody wants to get the main dish at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
Or if you jump to a restaurant where the challenge is unique because the food is not cooked and they're making for each person's order. So every kitchen design has its unique challenges, and we want to particularly put ourselves into, like, this is the only kitchen we're designing, and we want to make sure that this is what will work for the customer.
Okay, now one thing about Culinary Depot which I like is this idea of being chef-centric, right? Thinking from a chef's point of view, which your founder is, of course, a chef with decades of experience. So let's dive into that for a little bit. When I'm thinking as a chef and I'm looking at the workflow in a kitchen, what are some of the big sort of stations that I need to be considering from start to finish?
So, like you said, our founder, Sholem Potash, has brought in the concepts into our experienced team to have that knowledge to design the kitchens. So, for example, if you're going to bring in the soiled dishes, you don't want it crossing over that when they're coming back with the dirty dishes from the restaurant, that they got to cross over with somebody's walking out with a plate. So that's where the workflow in kitchen design comes in, is very important.
So you're actually choreographing where people are as they walk in and out of the kitchen, as they're cooking different things, hot and cold and so on?
Sure. For example, we'll put the ice machine and the beverage station right near the dining room. So like this, the waiters, every time they need some ice, they're not walking all the way through people. So you want to make sure the workflow, that's where the workflow is. And same thing with the chef. So the chef is standing, plating everything, making sure everything's good, flips it to the other side so the waiters can pick it up. Now we want to make sure, how will the waiter have to walk? Will it be easy accessible? Will it stay hot? So do we have proper heat lamps in a restaurant design? So these are small, minor details that make an efficient kitchen
they
work
sound
properly.
Significant to me.
Very significant.
All right, good. So I'm getting a sense of this. In terms of now commercial kitchen equipment, I understand there's different grades. There's hotel grade, there's restaurant grade. Can you just give me a sense of the variety of different equipment grades and some of those big considerations?
Sure. So there's three series. There's the entry level, we call the value line of equipment that we would put in. Somebody's opening up a simple restaurant, a deli, where he wants to be more economical. He doesn't expect tremendous volume.
Right. So good value and less volume, so to speak.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
And that we would put in an economy or value line piece of equipment.
Okay. And then up from that?
Up from that is a medium duty series, where it's not the heavy duty series. However, it's one notch up. So it's higher BTU. BTU is the gas output, how much flame. So in your house, the flame, let's say, will take to cook up a pot of water.
Right.
3 minutes.
Right.
If you have more gas output, it will give you a much stronger thing. So you can fry an egg quicker. You can boil up a pot of water quicker.
Okay, so higher BTU in that mid-range gives you more volume,
more,
of course.
More volume, quicker turnover of the food. And then we have the hotel series. Now, the hotel series, the heavy-duty series, so that's for a place that it's a lot more robust, the piece of equipment, and it's meant for a place that's using the equipment a lot more.
So like 24/7, it's just on and on and on.
Yes, so if you have a military base, people are always eating, people are always coming, people are going. Take a hotel, so you have staff dining room, you have staff eating, you have room service. So if you go to a hotel in Las Vegas, they're serving room service till 4 o'clock in the morning. And then 6 o'clock is breakfast. So literally there's no shutdown. So that's where if you're using that piece of equipment for 24 hours, you want to make sure it's not going to go down on you. So just like a refrigerator in your house, if you open up that fridge every 5 minutes, the fridge will break. It will start building up ice and not holding temperature. Well, a stainless steel commercial refrigerator is built to open up every 5-10 minutes. The same thing with a piece of a kitchen equipment, a stove.
All right, well, thank you so much. If people would like to find out more, please visit us online at culinarydepot.com, where you can get in touch with all of us. You can get in touch with Michael if you wish, and also the support teams in the various local offices via phone, email, and more.